An overnight trade for the channel, and you won't guess what happened. Well, maybe you will. A big support zone. I talked everything about the legacy futures trading strategy steps. It was a perfect setup. Market reached my fulfilled my trading plan, trading goal, and I was distracted, talking, doing a few stuff. So I ended up not getting my point. So it was kind of a bummer. But check the trade out. Check how all the legacy futures trading strategy steps played out, and how I screwed up a trade again. Enjoy the video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Hello everyone, welcome to VanLife Day Traders. Ra Saint here with Legacy Futures Trading Group. Today is Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. It's 12:37 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, and we are here trading the Nasdaq Futures June 2025 contract. This is a 15-minute chart. I'm only using the one chart right now. I mean, the overnight is kind of slower. We kind of know what's going on, and what's going on here is that market hit a big support zone right here, and what happens when market hits a big support zone? First step of legacy futures trading strategy. Okay, we have that beautifully right there. Then we have a minor entry exit level right here. What is that? Second step of the legacy futures trading strategy. All right, what we have next? Support zones. Let me do it like this. Support zones right here, and we have resistance. I don't know what's going on. Zone okay, so then we have third step of legacy futures trading strategy. We have step number 1, we have step number 2, we have step number 3, and step number 3, Now, what is step number 4? Step number 4 of legacy futures trading strategy. Following PA, price action. Okay, that's exactly what we are waiting for. Remember, there are many different setups. Sometimes I only use price action, but I mean, market could keep going to the downside. And if it does, you could say, well, Ra, you know what? You didn't nailed it, because you were expecting a buy setup, a market just kept going down. Well, you know what? If you have 3 tires, you don't have a running car. Okay, you know this. So if you have 3 steps of the legacy futures trading strategy, and I'm talking about my strategy, you have 3 steps of the legacy futures trading strategy, and the other one doesn't follow or it doesn't confirm, then you don't have a winning trade. That's exactly how it is. Yes, I have done it, and perhaps you have seen it in my previous videos. This is what I call a perfect trade. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, and then following price action, which would be a confirmation and the when we enter a trade. Now, there are times that I am following price action and not necessarily I have all the elements on the legacy futures trading strategy. And I'm going to explain. This trading strategy works on, I'm going to say most, because nothing is 100%, but it works on most time frames and most trading markets. Okay? And I'm going to make a big asterisk here about trading markets, because I have been a lot of people ask me like, hey Ra, I want to learn how to trade crypto. Cryptos are the bomb. A lot of people making a lot of money in cryptos. Yeah, but there's a lot of people losing a lot of money on cryptos as well. I know how to trade crypto. I could use my legacy futures trading strategy in crypto market, but guess why I don't use it? Because it is way too volatile and unpredictable. And this is a really huge word when you are analyzing markets. Predictability. Boom. Okay? You know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing, that's okay. But the thing is, if you're going to learn a market, and that's why I always say I only trade one market and one market only. I used to trade Forex, I used to trade bonds, I used to trade oil. I love trading oil, gold, the S&P. And how do I choose my market? Studying it and saying, okay, I understand the market's price action, how it behaves, the predictability. Remember, if you're gonna remember anything about when you're studying markets, is predictability. How predictable is this market? Not that it's easy. No market is easy to trade, but some are more predictable than others. And cryptos are in the scale of predictability. They're in the lowest tier, and that's why it's so volatile and so profitable for some people. I made a lot of money on crypto. Well, I would say, I mean, not knowing the person, I would say, well, you're really lucky. Because predictability would go versus luck. Boom. You may agree with me, you may not, but predictability, it's really different having something being predictable and being lucky. trading the market. I have been very lucky trading the market. Sometimes I even say, wow, that's really lucky. And I thank God for all the trades that I take, winning or losing. But we have to be aware that if we are lucky, that doesn't mean we know everything that we are doing, because most of the time, and in my experience with all my steps of the legacy futures trading strategy, sometimes, and I wouldn't say luck plays a part, but let's say I'm going, and I think I'm talking too much right now. I mean, it's 12:48 in the morning. I've been looking at this market like since 9 something in the morning. In the evening, I'm sorry. So, yeah. Ra sometimes make a 5-minute trade, and sometimes it's just a matter of hours waiting for a proper setup. I've been waiting for this setup before market hitting that big support zone. I understood that it was highly probable that it was going to push, retrace, give us at least a minor entry level, and then I'm just waiting for price action to follow. But yeah, it's not easy. So yeah, don't confuse luck with predictability. It takes a lot of time to figure all of this out. I'm not gonna go to the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. Pop. Okay. I am going to buy the next candle. Buy stock market. Order submitted. I don't like using stock markets orders, but sometimes, okay. Order fell. Okay, we're in. So now we wait. This should be a smooth ride. I am not looking for a home run. I'm looking for, we're in at what, 65.50, maybe a 15-point move, and that would be 80. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, probably less than that. We're just gonna wait. Stop loss should be below this pivot right here, but I'm just gonna let it run, and we are 15 minutes into this video, so I'm gonna pause it and we'll be back as soon as market keeps pushing. Alrighty guys, we're back. 12:59. I am hesitating as into closing the trade, or actually, you know what? Let's see. This is a winning trade no matter what. At least a break-even trade. Shouldn't be a losing trade. Stop loss should be here, but I'm gonna consider closing the trade if it comes close to my break-even point, which hopefully it will not. But let's see if I'm pushing it, and when I make the take profit here at okay, there we go. I like looking for how much? 10 to 15 points. We got 12 points right there, so I mean, grabbing 3 points on an overnight trade 3 in the morning. Let me see if I can grab 350. And even though I've been here for a while, I'm not gonna complain about that. So let's see. We should get 350, $400. There we go. Now I'm gonna say, well, I should have taken that, but that's okay. I'm gonna pause this because I'm just looking at the market, and some people say, you know what, you should People that watch the channel, Well, sometimes you're quiet for a few seconds, a few minutes, and you should be aware of that. But I'm like, hey guys, I'm looking at the market. I'm trading. I mean, even though I know what I'm doing, or at least I think I know what I'm doing, it's hard for me to keep on talking while watching the market go up and down, up and down. You see, we got 340 a few seconds ago, and now we only have 160, and who knows what could happen. And I mean, it's when you're nervous, you don't want to talk. So let me know what you think about that. And so I could say to these guys, you see, some people understand what's going on. If you traded yourself, try making a video trading live. It's really hard. It's really tough. Anyway, I'm here. I'm gonna pause this. I don't want to have too much silence in here. But we should be good. Anyway, we'll be back. Let me know in the comments. Alright, here they are again at it. They did a big jump, gave 20 points and are bouncing right back. Hopefully they keep on going, because right now they are all over the place. And I'm getting a little stubborn here. I don't like closing trades. That's me. I've told you guys, I'm not the perfect trader. I don't like closing trades with less than my trading plan and my trading goal fulfilled. That's on me. That's a mistake I have. I tell you, I'm not perfect. But market came back down. I'm gonna talk a little bit while this moves. We have the closing of this candle is gonna be very important. But let's see. So I mentioned earlier that this low was a stop loss level. Sorry about that. Stop loss level. And guess what they did? They came back, boom, took this. Oh shoot, I don't like what's going on. They're going back for it. Like I mentioned, this closing of this candle is gonna be very important. I'm gonna stay here, win or lose, but I'm not gonna risk more than, yeah, I know I have a few minutes more. What I was saying, I remember, you see, I cannot think about what I'm saying and keep looking at the market. I don't like what's going on. I should have closed the trade when I had the opportunity. Second opportunity. See, it's gonna be really important. I don't like that. I'm looking for a close and a push to the upside. See, no, go up. I'm gonna stop this. I don't know how much more I'm gonna be into this trade, but my stop loss would be here at 9.5 points. Oh, I love it. Come on. I don't expect this to be a winning trade, but if I can lose less than, I need to push the stop way back, just because I can't even stop the video right now, because that means I will have to take my order away from here, and I'm not gonna do that. This is more important than the video. Come on, push to the upside. I'm not expecting those move to the resistance zone right now. So, oh shit. Yep. Price action. Okay, following price action. Support zones, resistance zone. Is market gonna go straight to that resistance zone? Well, we have to follow price action. Stop field. I know it's frustrating, but it's part of trading. Okay, I should have closed the trade. And again, what did I did wrong? Let's go over that. We still have a few minutes. Where did I go wrong? And there is only one and one answer only. Okay, we got in here. We got in at 65.50. Market went up 10 and 3/4 points, and we ended up losing 10 and 1/4 points. How much do I look for? 10 to 15 points, and that's with 2 contracts. So market gave 21.5 points. Did I had my profit there? Yes, I did. But what? Ra got greedy and Ra took a hit. Not a big hit. I mean, I dislike losing a trade so much. I know it happens, but my trading strategy, my trading plan, my trading goals, when all line up, I rarely lose a trade. And when I lose, it's because I mess up something, and that's exactly what happened here. Okay, everything in place, a bunch of hours lost here, but that's part of being a trader. Nasdaq buy, setup, loss, up. We have entry, 2 contracts at 19,965.50. We have stopped, 2 contracts at 19,955.25, which is a 10 and 1/4 point loss. Oh, I hate this so much. 10 and 1/4 points up. We have total trade. We have minus 20.5 points, which equals, that's 410 minus 410 bucks. Pop. Why? Because ¿por qué? Because my market gives or takes 20 bucks per Nasdaq point. Pop. Well, what can I say? Perfect setup, perfect alignment, perfect everything. Very, very bad execution, and it was all on me, because even the price action supported the trading plan and the trading goals that I have. So I am not a happy camper. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the super long 10-second silence moments that happen. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Hope you enjoy. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Let's have an awesome trading week. And yeah, that's it. Have a great one.